In this video, we are going to make live pipeline report with Cowork and Airtable. So here's the problem statement. On Monday, your manager asked, did that big deal move to negotiation this week or is it stuck there? You open the Airtable, you see the stages and you see its negotiation here. That's all it tell you. Been there one day, 3 weeks, nowhere to know. Airtable only show you right now, never where it was before. So you guess or dig through your old emails or someone keep a spreadsheet that already 2 weeks is still 18 deals. Nobody can say which one are actually moving. So in this video, we are going to build a live artifact that solve this problem. We can use Airtable as our data source where we have all the lead information and we are going to use Cowork to building it. By the end of the video, you will have a page or a clean interface that check your pipeline for you every morning on its own. So let's get started. So first you need to go to your Claude Cowork and the first thing you need to connect your Airtable connector first. So I just connect my Airtable because I needed it here and I don't need anything else. So you just need to connect your Airtable connector first. And before we building this, we need to answer one question. Where does the data lives? For us, that's easy, the data table and the stage field. So we have it here, right? We have the deals table here, we have the stages here. So we have this, but we need to check what the Airtable API can actually give you. This is the step that most people skip, and it's the one that matter the most, right? So we just need to first confirm it. So let me give a first prompt here. I want to build a live artifact that charts how my Airtable deals have moved through pipeline stage over time. Before we design anything, check whether Airtable API expose historical stage changes, not just the current stage, but a timeline of past changes with dates. Give me a straight answer and tell me where you checked. So first we need to just confirm with Airtable API is working correctly or not, the way we wanted it to work. So let it be run here. So first, Cowork can read Airtable internal documentation and their developer community. So you can see here, it is finding the tools here and it's searching the wave. It look into both the documentation and the developer community page here. So you can see here, straight answer is no because there is no history endpoint. Revision history exists, but only inside the Airtable app is itself, one record at a time, not something you can pull through the API. So you can see here, it confirmed it can't do it directly for us. So we need to build a workaround for this thing. So there's a two way this ever work. So we can just ask it and let's see which option it give us. So let me run it again, a second prompt. So yeah, let it be run. Now that we know Airtable only give us today's state, design the artifact. It should show deal stage count over time as a chart and let me filter by deal owner. Walk me through two ways to build this. Option A, pull history. Straight from the API only work if the tool track it. Or we have the option B here, take a snapshot ourselves once a day, build the history over time. Tell me which one apply here and why. So we have two ways here to doing it. Either we can pull the history straight from the API and if the tool track, but in our case it doesn't work, so let it ask it again. And we have the option B here, so we just wants to tell it to create a snapshot table here, and here it just create all the snapshot once a day, and we can build our history log here itself. So let it be run and it just come up with the solution. So in the let it be run here. So what is actually mean by this second table here, deal snapshot? So a second table that log on this day, this deal was at this stage, right? So you can see here, this deal, Northwind Traders, and proposal sent on this particular day. On the next day, it take the history screenshot again, and it logged here. So we can clearly see the deal was which state on the particular date. It ate one row per deal per day. A scheduled task fill it with automatically every morning. So first we just wants to do it, and later on we can automate this with using this schedule feature of the Claude Cowork. So you can see here the option one is date. Already confirmed that Airtable API doesn't do it, and this is the path B that we can do it, and it's it's give us the anytime workflow as well. But we don't want to do it. We can make a schedule. We can use this schedule option and we can automate this. So right now we have this. So let it be build it inside the same base. So you need to make sure we have our connector on, and I just need to check the base name is sales pipeline. So I can provide it here, and I have the a table base sales pipeline, and inside it I have two tables. Let me check the names, deals, and the deal snapshots. Deals and deals snapshot. There are two tables. So build this with a table connector, read only. It should only ever read the deals table, never change it. Create a snapshot table, set the daily task to fill it, and build one chart. Skip filters and styling for now. Just get real data on screen first. We need to just update our snapshot table because I already have it. So just run this prompt here, and it goes to our Airtable page and look for both the tables. So this table we have the leads here, and this table we are using to store the history of each day. So it's just building it, and once it generates, right, you need to take care of, is your report missing something? You need to verify those results, and if something looks off to you, you can just have one or two more prompts here to Claude, and it just fixes those, right? So it's a continuously iterative process, and you need to work like that. So you can see here in the deal snapshot table, it creates the snapshot with deal name and the current date, with the deal name, stage, and the owner, right? So let's say on the next day the deal moves to close and won, right? So it take the screenshot, snapshot, and log for the next day for the same day, same deal, right? So we can track which deal are on the a particular time period. So we have to just wait it. It build this HTML artifact for us. So we can just give the permission, and you can see here we can get it here. So you can see here our sales pipeline report is ready here, and right now it's just doing for one day. But as you grow here, you can see how many deals are stay on the particular day in your pipeline. And it nothing is stored inside the chart itself. It's rebuilt phrase every single open. So you are here, and once you open this file, right, you can open in Chrome, or you can just open it here, or you can just refresh it. It just call the Airtable API and it give you the live information here. So this is fine for one report, and if you want to take it further, you can turn into a routine. So write down the exact step that you are just watched, which table, which field it use, which schedule it use. So next time you or your team need this for a different report, you are not redirecting or redeciding everything from scratch. You are just following a checklist, right? You need to plan for edge cases. So let's say someone changed the field name, or if nobody touch a deals in a week, if what happened if the table is empty, right? So you need to plan for the all the edge cases, and once it verified, you can log this report, right? You can repeat the same process on your creating other report, right? Content pipeline or other marketing distribution pipeline, and you can share with your team as well. So once it is stable and you cover all the edge cases, you can drop the link in your Slack or pin wherever your team's working. So your all team members simply know where do you be actually staying, right? And you can start with one, scale it for later. And here are something that you need to take care of it. So whenever you open this, it call the Airtable API. So every time this page open, it asks Airtable for data. 10 people opening it once in 10 separate tasks. Do that a lot and you hit Airtable rate limit. The page just stop loading. So you need to take care of this, and always read only, no exception. The daily task in the report should only ever read your data, never write back to the deals table. So right now it just go to this deals table, it read the data inside from this deal snapshot table where we have the snapshot, and by reading the data it just build this report. And you don't want to write any information here to just change, right? And whatever the artifact shows, who open it can see. No hidden backend here, so it's render right in your browser, right? So no one can see which team member opened this and which time. So don't put your deal values or anything private in a report you don't want to share with your team screenshot, or they can misuse it. So you can pick the report that you dread rebuilding every Monday. Run this step. That's your first live artifact. Thanks.